Deep in the shadows of our world, legends whisper of giants that never truly died. Creatures so massive, so dangerous, they could crush, devour, or vanish before anyone proves they exist. From unexplored jungles to the darkest depths of the ocean, terrifying beasts may still be alive, hidden from human eyes. Today, we're uncovering 7 dangerous giant mythical creatures caught on camera. Number 1 is Gigantopithecus, the real King Kong. Imagine a primate so enormous it towers nearly 40 feet tall, with strength to snap trees like twigs. This was Gigantopithecus, the largest ape that ever lived. Believed extinct hundreds of thousands of years ago, it might not be entirely gone. Legends of the Yeti in the Himalayas and Bigfoot in North America describe creatures uncannily similar, massive, covered in dark hair, and capable of moving silently through forests. Could these sightings be echoes of a surviving Gigantopithecus? A predator this strong and elusive, hiding from human eyes for centuries, sends shivers down the spine. Somewhere in remote mountains and dense jungles, the giant ape may still be watching, waiting, unseen. Number 2 is Kasai Rex. The jungle falls silent, birds vanish from the canopy, and then suddenly the ground shakes. Out of the shadows crashes the Kasai Rex, a predator that looks like it was ripped straight out of the dinosaur age. Witnesses tell of its eyes glowing like fire, its scales shimmering with blood, and jaws snapping shut with the force of a bear trap. One terrifying account describes a hippo grazing by the riverbank until the Kasai Rex struck. With a thunderous roar, it charged from the trees, faster than anyone believed possible for something so massive. In seconds, the hippo was ripped apart, dragged beneath the crimson water, leaving nothing but a storm of waves and silence. Explorers reported the stench of blood, shattered branches, and claw marks gouged deep into the earth, evidence of a monster no one wants to believe exists. But in the Congo, many swear the Kasai Rex still hunts. Number 3 is Emela Ntuka, the killer of elephants. The jungle is alive, with sound monkeys screech, insects buzz, and elephants trumpet across the swamp. Then, without warning, the chaos erupts. From the murky river explodes the Emela Ntuka, a beast the locals call the killer of elephants. Massive, horned, and unstoppable, it charges with the fury of a living tank. An elephant, towering above the trees, trumpets in alarm, but it's too late. The Emela Ntuka slams forward, its gigantic, horn-piercing flesh with terrifying force. The ground shakes as the elephant collapses, roaring in agony before the swamp swallows the sound. Silence falls broken only by the predator's guttural bellow as it disappears back into the water, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Witnesses claim the earth itself seems to fear this monster. To those who have seen its rampage, there's no doubt Emela Ntuka is not just a legend, it's a living executioner, still haunting Africa's rivers. Number 4 is Trunco, the sea leviathan. The ocean churns violently off the coast of South Africa. Fishermen watch in terror as 2 massive whales thrash the water, but they're not fighting each other. Rising from the waves is something unholy, the Trunco. Its massive, fur-covered body surges upward, a trunk-like snout lashing as it slams into the whales with bone-crushing force. The sea foams red as waves explode skyward, tossing spray like a storm. Witnesses describe the creature battling for hours, vanishing beneath the surface only to rise again in a frenzy of power. Each strike rattles the sea, shaking boats like toys, as if the Leviathan were challenging the giants of the ocean itself. Days later, its body washed ashore, larger than any known beast, but mysteriously, it vanished before scientists could study it. To this day, the question lingers, was Trunco a one-time horror, or does its kind still stalk the deep, waiting for war? Number 5 is Ngubu, the horned juggernaut. The sun scorches the plains of Cameroon, and a herd of buffalo grazes in peace. Suddenly, the ground trembles. Then, a deafening roar splits the air. Charging from the scrubland comes the Ngubu, a monster armored with horns and rage. Witnesses describe it as a living tank, its massive frilled skull crowned with 6 deadly horns, each gleaming like sharpened blades. The buffalo scatter, but one is too slow. With terrifying speed, the Ngubu lowers its head and slams forward, shattering bone, tossing the beast high into the air. Dust swirls as the monster bellows, stomping the ground with earth-shaking power. Survivors whisper that when Ngubu attacks, it doesn't stop until everything before it is crushed. Farmers still tell stories of seeing herds torn apart in a single rampage. To them, this is no myth, it's a juggernaut, a horned relic of the past, still roaming the wilds with unstoppable fury. Number 6 is Arctotherium, the giant short-faced bear. Towering over 11 feet tall and built like a living mountain, the Arctotherium was no ordinary bear. It roamed South America's open plains, a predator faster and stronger than any modern bear, capable of crushing bones with a single swipe. Scientists say it vanished tens of thousands of years ago, but legends refuse to die. In remote mountain valleys, villagers speak of colossal, shadowy bears moving silently at night, leaving enormous footprints in the dirt. Could these whispers be more than just stories? The Arctotherium may have survived, lurking in forests and highlands, hunting with patience and power we can barely imagine. A predator this size, hidden from human eyes for centuries, the thought of it stalking the wilderness is enough to make your heart pound. And finally, number 7 is Gustav, the river's demon. The night is calm, in Burundi too calm. The moonlight glistens on the river, and then the water moves. A ripple grows into a wave, and suddenly the surface erupts. Out bursts Gustav, a colossal crocodile the size of a bus, its scarred black scales gleaming like armor forged in hell. His jaws snap shut with the sound of thunder, tearing through wood, bone, and flesh as if they were nothing. Fishermen vanish without a scream, boats split apart, and the river turns red before falling silent again. Locals say Gustav doesn't hunt to eat, he kills for dominance, for pleasure, leaving bodies untouched as a warning. Bullets bounce off his hide, traps are destroyed before they can close. Some call him immortal, others call him the devil of the river. One thing's certain, if the water goes still, Gustav is already watching you. These giants, lurking in jungles, swamps, and oceans, blur the line between myth and reality. Whether hidden or hunting, one truth remains: Earth may still harbor monsters beyond imagination, waiting in the shadows.